Добрый вечер, дамы и господа. Мы продолжаем наш победный турнир Road to NFG на телеканале М1 Global. И предлагаем вашему вниманию финал Гран-при весовой категории до 61 килограмма. В красном углу октагона боец Академии ММА молодечно Денис Захаренко.
From Minsk, Belarus, we welcome you to Road to Victory, Road to NFG 4. This is the final in the Grand Prix Bantamweight. Mauro Ranallo and Frank Shamrock. We are socially distancing from the sofa in sunny Santa Monica, California. Technology giving us this opportunity. We're coming to you on Clash TV. You can be a part of the action. Clap for the winners, chat with friends, have fun with giveaways and quizzes. Both sports and technology connect people, and we do need that connection today. And also, welcome to those of you watching on Fubo Sports Network. This is the main card, and we kick things off with the final Grand Prix Bantamweight bout between Denis Zaharenko and Alexey Kostarev.
В синем углу октагона боец клуба «Феникс Минск» Alexey Kostarev.
The 18-year-old Denis Zaharenko is in the cage, and here comes 19-year-old Alexey Kostarev. He is 2-0, champion of Belarus in hand-to-hand combat and pancration. And he's won tournaments before, so has experience in this environment, looking to knock off Zaharenko. Of course, you can check out the Clash TV Facebook page for more information on Clash TV and the road to victory, the road to NFG 4. So high stakes matchup here in the Bantamweight division. Two
Дамы и господа, уважаемые
youngsters with
телезрители, в красном углу октагона
some experience, but still very
победитель
much
чемпионатов
in the early
Республики
stages of
Беларусь
their
по
career.
рукопашному
They're still
бою
very green
ММА и
and ready to prove
панкратиону.
themselves.
Победитель международных турниров по ушу саньда и муай-тай. Победитель профессионального турнира
Big proving moment.
NFG 3. Боец Академии ММА молодечно, 18 лет, Денис Захаренко! В синем углу октагона чемпион Республики Беларусь по рукопашному бою, чемпион Республики Беларусь по панкратиону, бронзовый призер чемпионата мира по боевому самбо, победитель профессионального турнира М1 Global «Черный квадрат» Road to NFG 3, боец клуба «Феникс Минск», 19 лет, Alexey Kostarev. Рефери в октагоне Вадим Куций.
Давайте на середину. Внимательно слушаем мои команды. Правила не нарушаем. Покажите честный, красивый бой. Пожали руки. По углам.
Sportsmanship on display as we get set here. Final Grand Prix Bantamweight matchup between Denis Zaharenko and Alexey Kostarev, kicking off the main card of Road to NFG 4.
Sorry, I don't know that.
That's okay, Alexa. I wasn't talking to you. Thanks for the rude interruption.
I didn't know she'd be joining us.
She's not getting any cut whatsoever. We have in the red tape Zaharenko, in the blue tape Kostarev. And it's Kostarev, southpaw, coming forward, stapling Zaharenko to the fence.
Doing some great kind of head movement, switch his stance real quick, and blasted forward, almost like a Jeet Kune Do type blast. But ended up here, pushed into the cage.
Zaharenko trying to keep Kostarev from improving his position. Kostarev fishing for a potential takedown. Referee calls for the break. And again, I don't understand that whatsoever. Maybe like these youngsters involved in the Road to NFG tournament, the referees are reffing for the first or second time.
Maybe they just like action.
Yeah. Like I say, the rules are there for a reason. And you should be allowed to ply your trade, as these two now do in this final bantamweight matchup in the Grand Prix. Wow, nicely done by Kostarev. Flashy entrance.
Yeah, Kostarev is switching between stances. Got a nice little bounce going there. He's creating a lot of opportunities for himself just by his movement.
Zaharenko attacking the lead leg of Kostarev. But yeah, much more fluid is Kostarev. In the stand-up, flat-footed is Zaharenko, but on his back foot, now coming forward, flashes the front kick, misses. And there's a nice Dutch combination. The 1-2 were more of a distraction before landing the outside low kick.
Yeah, Zaharenko's looking for a way in, is what I feel like. He's got his hands open. He's planted, but I don't think he wants to stand up here, unless I'm mistaking that posture.
He's backed up almost to the fence, comes forward, but a lot of bounce in Kostarev, closes the distance, but then it's Zaharenko with the reversal along the cage.
Yeah, he's let him around quite easily and put him into the fence. I think this is where he wants to be. I think this close quarter game, the grappling game, is a little more up his speed right now. Or at least how he thinks he's going to finish this fight.
No potential to whizzer there by Kostarev. Now going to the full lock, utilizing the S grip.
Yeah, he's got a nice grip there, but he should keep pulling those hips off the cage.
Yeah, it's more not a gable.
Oh, it's like a finger grip, yeah? We call that a long grip.
Oh.
That for a long time. We got long and strong grip in our style. One you can do for a long time. You can guess it.
Wow. A lot of strength on the play there. Really tracking for position along the fence, staying connected. Less than a minute and a half remaining in the opening round.
Putting a lot into not wanting to get making big moves when it's time to go. My concern is putting a lot of energy into it.
Вот сейчас стряхнулся, Денис, стряхнулся и снова разводим на руках. Все хорошо, минута осталась. Бой! Минутка, Леша. Давай, умничка, все отлично. Ссылка на ручки повыше. Все хорошо идет, Дениска, работай, работай так же. Встречайся, он на себя быстрее. Разводи, нет, готов через руку. Спокойно, нужно готовить. На кураже работай, спокойно. Через движение правый хай надо. Смотри, правую ручку повыше. Тяну! Аккуратно, внимательнее, это все прихватывает. Поразводимся 30 секунд до конца. Поиграй. Разводи. Вот так, хорошо. Только чуть поуже, я слишком размашисто. Не давай заниматься, ерунда. Спокойно. Здесь надо замечать, Леша. Не проваливайся. Опять нужно концовочку дать. Смотри, какой жесткий правый кик зайдет. Через руку нужно развести. Нет, хорошо. Аккуратно. Подвигайся, 3 секунды. Хорошо. Стоп! Сейчас надо.
Куда ты, Следи? Судьи готовы? Боец. Готов? Бой!
Левую ручку повыше смотрите, с левой ногой, правая нога летит. Внимательно. Это не отдавай. Да, разводи, дал. А развод ногами дал рукой, наоборот. Не давай себя, не давай себя. Не давай, выходи. Вот так, стоять. Стоять, бежал, ручку достал. Поминай, что делаешь. Лево посадку. Не давай садить ножку под вот, да? Да, сюда руки вставить. Хорошо. Подниматься. Не давай позицию, закрой гад. Не давай маус.
Reactionary when it comes to holding position.
Активная работа.
Хорошо, левой ручкой упрись в шею.
Не давай ему маус.
Упрись левой рукой в шею. Леша, левой рукой, левым предплечьем, в шею упрись и отжимай.
Yeah, get those legs away from the fence so his hand doesn't have power. And I like the position he has here. It's a powerful position.
Стоп!
Хорошо, встал, стряхнулся. Не стоишь здесь.
my ref.
Работаешь
Get in
влево-вправо,
there.
двигаешься влево-вправо.
I will not have action.
И добавил левую ручку. Разводишь на руках, на ногах. Все хорошо, ты умница, работай.
Леша, качай передней ручкой.
Хорошо.
Ручки пособраннее.
Very loose, very fluid. Taking his time, Zaharenko trying to navigate a path in. Both of them just stalking, fainting, not a lot of offense. Need an uptick in the offensive output. There's a
Good
land
kick.
for Kostarev.
Yeah, Kostarev kind of saw the opening and really launched that kick in there. And those are strikes that'll wear you down. Yep, there he goes again.
And for Zaharenko, he's watching. Hands are down, now back up. Zaharenko comes forward, misses with the jab right hand. Looking to utilize, oh, that was a good combination. Zaharenko and Zaharenko trying to chop away at Kostarev, trying to slow down Kostarev and sap some of that energy, which is
Yeah, and he's picked up the pace here to try to push it a little bit. You know, when he sits back and he lets that rhythm get in there, you know, that's what's beating him. Kostarev is beating him to the punch when he lets him get the rhythm and the bounce going.
Kostarev also forward. Under 2 minutes remaining in the second stanza. Zaharenko doubling up with the left kick. Outside left kick. Kostarev. Counter right by Zaharenko. Really looking to take control of this fight.
I like how Kostarev jumped in there when he saw his opponent try to take a little break. He jumped in there with a kick punch combo. There it is, same one. Those are great shots. And that last kick, Maurice Smith always told me, end with a big kick and you'll quickly beat him down.
Kostarev falls down and Zaharenko trying to find a way to take advantage, but Kostarev will be able to wall walk or wait for the referee to bring him back to his feet. Now butt scooting away.
I like it.
And the referee brings him back up to a vertical position.
You know, you can kick from that position just like he was doing. You can kick him back. You can roll and kick the thigh. Up kick. Yeah, there's a bunch of kicks from there. We call that position cat fight.
There's again the combinations by Zaharenko targeting the lead leg of Kostarev.
40 секунд, Лёш.
Zaharenko does a good job avoiding the strikes, but it was Kostarev, I think, utilizing his striking to set up the takedown, and he achieves it here in the final seconds of the second round. Some ground and pound to finish out the second frame for Alexey Kostarev, but now he's being neutralized by Zaharenko as we go to the third and final round.
Судьи готовы? Боец!
Давай, последний подъемчик. Завелся спокойно. Поехали, Денис.
Round three. Denis Zaharenko in the red tape, Alexey Kostarev in the blue tape. Final Grand Prix bantamweight battle. And there's the level change of the takedown attempt by Kostarev, hoisting Zaharenko and then sweeping his legs out from under him, and now tying his legs up along the fence.
Yeah, he's got him in a nice figure four there. That's going to stop his ability to get away from him. And if he's smart, he'll be able to stand up just like this, do some damage, get a more advantageous position.
Kostarev looking for the standing guillotine. Zaharenko pops his head out.
Zaharenko is doing good damage with those strong combos and that following kick. And I felt like if he went back to that, he could break down the speed of his opponent and or land some maybe finishing shots, just like that.
Oh, nice chopping low kick by Zaharenko. Seemed to momentarily bother Kostarev. A minute gone in the third round.
Kostarev trying to bounce up that energy again. He had a lot of energy earlier rounds and was using it to sort of find those openings with creative striking. But now he's slowed down a little bit.
Back to his southpaw stance is Kostarev, then switches to orthodox. Zaharenko, we need to see a lot more offense out of these two, especially here in the final Bantamweight Grand Prix. I know they've been very respectful, but we need an uptick in the offense.
Well, it's the final match. I mean, this is where you go for it and you put everything on the line. This is where you know, try that combo, swing for the fences, try to get a punch between the punches.
I think Zaharenko hurt us because he is beginning to unload more strikes. But for Kostarev, he's definitely having a muted offense on display.
Yeah, he's still got a little bit of a bounce, but it's not up and down,
no
side to side. It's not.
We need more bounce in those 4-ounce gloves.
If he had hair, it might bounce, but he's certainly slowed himself down. Before he was kind of popping in and out, switching levels, switching sides. Now it's slowed down considerably. I thought he was setting up a side kick earlier. He was kind of turning his body sideways, leaning himself out.
Into the question mark kick, clean kick by Kostarev, but Zaharenko again moving back, but not countering, flashing, some feigning, utilizing the footwork. But there's Kostarev using the jab to try to set up the shot.
добавил, и ножку добавил в конце.
Left hand lands for Zaharenko.
Рукав к нему, хорошо?
Yeah, you just don't get the sense of urgency from these two. Again, 18-year-old Zaharenko just 1-0. Kostarev, 19, he's 2-0. You would have, the women bigger of youth than
There we go.
Zaharenko.
I don't know about these guys, but I could literally hear my corner, Ken Shamrock, screaming at me. And I was so terrified that if I didn't win, he would beat the crap out of me. So it propelled me in the final moments of each round as I could hear his volume. And I was like, oh no, if I don't do something crazy or try to finish this, I'm in trouble.
Well, Zaharenko and Kostarev not really putting themselves in much trouble yet here in round 3, just past the midpoint. But boy, and I appreciate showmanship, but there's a time and place for that kind of respect.
Yeah,
it's
I agree.
Time to get down to business.
Well, this is for all the marbles here in the final fight. This is going to bring
nice
it all out.
Jab, and there's
Good
Zaharenko
combo.
sweeping the leg.
Zaharenko showing his versatility in between striking and grappling.
Final minute of the round. And it's Zaharenko who's really, as sporadic as the offense has been. Kostarev, who looked to be more formidable on the stand-up, is now resorting to going for the takedown, and he hasn't had much success in this department.
No, he's not getting in deep with his hips. He's not. His head is stuck down once he gets in there.
And look, Zaharenko reversing it. Now Zaharenko from top position. Final 30 seconds of the round.
Yeah, I like
And
that. Kick the leg.
Yep, comes in.
Push the pass. Even though your opponent's, on his back, you can still force him to work, and you can still damage him.
And
I think he went for a head kick there on accident.
another yellow card.
That one's questionable because if he's on the ground and he's not moving.
Oh, and now there he gets a shot to the nether regions by Zaharenko, and so a frustrating round turns even worse for Alexey Kostarev. And he has up to 5 minutes, but Warrior, he'll cut it out for the final seconds that left. And the judges will be required to render a decision here in the final Grand Prix bantamweight bout. So who will prevail, Denis Zaharenko or Alexey Kostarev? Going the 15-minute distance.
$15 minutes is a long time to do anything.
Woo! So kicking off the main card with a fight that went the distance between the 18-year-old Denis Zaharenko and 19-year-old Alexey Kostarev.
And I enjoyed this fight. I know they got tired and, went back and forth, but I appreciated the style. You had a fast striker.
I think Kostarev still feeling the effects of that low blow.
Well, I think he was also very tired. I think when it comes down to it, when he did that double leg takedown, that, showed how tired he actually was, because it's obvious he was a very comfortable and accomplished stand-up guy.
So we're moments away from...
Дамы и господа, уважаемые телезрители, раздельным решением судей победу одержал боец красного угла Denis
Zaharenko, the 18-year-old, improving to 2-0 and victorious here in this final Grand Prix bantamweight fight.
and a lot of respect shown in this fight, but it was Zaharenko who really pushed the envelope when it came to counter-striking, swinging for it, and adding these, damaging combinations. When he stepped in, when he was aggressive first, he was able to add really strong, powerful combinations like this combo punch here. He was following that with a nice leg kick, and throughout the match, stayed more active. This was a tremendous half grappling, sweep the foot and do damage. But these are the things that judges see when you get to the judges' decision.